Hello lovely people, welcome back to the farm at Freewarden. Today we are butchering our Thanksgiving turkey. Come along and join us for this fun tradition. We made some amazing lard from the pig that we butchered. This is 4 cups. We got another couple of cups, but this stuff is pure, beautiful white gold. This will be amazing for all sorts of pastries and cooking. We could fry with it, so if we're gonna make pork rinds or anything like that, this is the cleanest, purest fat on the pig. It comes from the leaf fat, that's spelled just like leaf, L-E-A-F. The leaf fat that houses all the internal organs, and this stuff is beautiful. So, if you ever do butcher a pig, make sure you save all the leaf fat. I think I probably could have gotten a little bit more out of it, and we may have been able to even collect some of the fat from the back fat to turn into lard, but typically this is the lardo, the primo stuff right here, just from that leaf fat, that internal fat that protects the organs. So I'm really excited to make some pie crust with this, make some biscuits with this, not grocery store lard. That stuff is highly processed and probably not really good for you either. You really, if you're going to return to humanity's anthropologically accurate, biologically correct diet, you need animal fat in it, and nothing better than home rendered animal fat from the animals that you raised on your own property. I am stoked to make something with this. Maybe we'll include that in a future episode. So here is our roasted and pureed pumpkin. This is what Mrs. Freewarden has been making, and just a little sample of it. We've got more pumpkins right behind me in the window that we have yet to process, and we're also collecting the seeds so that we can plant those and sell them next year. This is not a pumpkin you can find a lot of places. So these are Cherokee Tan Heritage pumpkins, or heirloom pumpkins. They are highly resistant to pests and diseases, so they're really good to grow if you grow in an area where you've got a lot of squash beetles. Plant them just a little bit later. That way when the squash beetles are out laying their eggs, they're going to be attacking other vines and other plants. After that period, after that part of their life cycle where they're out there attacking the vines and laying the eggs in them, your pumpkins will then start to grow, and you will miss the entire squash beetle pumpkin destroying problem. Cherokee Tan pumpkins are there. A small pumpkin, but they make a beautiful and rich looking puree. So we just froze these up in our super cubes. So these are super cubes. They come with a lid that just goes right over the top. And what you end up doing is you just pour your puree, or you pour your lard in there, and then put the lid on, throw it in the freezer, and about a few hours later, you've got solid blocks of whatever is in there. And they're not super easy, but they're pretty easy to just push the entire thing out because they're made of silicone. These things are awesome. We are not sponsored by these guys at all, but if you're looking for a really great product, Super Cubes, it's spelled S-O-U-P-E-R, Cubes. Awesome product. We've really been enjoying them, and you can freeze anything in them, anything that'll fit in there. and they're pretty sturdy. I mean, look at that. I want to say that's got a plastic frame in it, which really helps with the rigidity and maintaining its form, maintaining its shape. Anyway, shout out to Supercubes. If you'd love to sponsor us, we'd love for you to sponsor us. Anyway, we've got lard and we've got pumpkin puree that Mrs. Freewarden has been hard at work making over the last couple of days. And I'm really excited to mash these two pieces of, these two ingredients together in one dish, hoping to get a pumpkin pie real soon, because we're coming up, it's Thanksgiving. I think with all the hard work we've put into our farm this season, we deserve some delicious pumpkin pie made with the pumpkin puree and the lard that we grew on this land. We are ready. The water is up to 157 degrees. So once I dispatch the turkey and got him bleeding out, I'll come back over here. I'll turn the propane off so that it'll drop to 155 by the time we need to scald him. And then we've got our prep table set up here with our victuals and parts and everything there. I'm gonna go ahead and process him entirely out here on the table. Got a nice sharp knife over there. All the dogs and the cats are here. Ragnar, good boy. You're such a good boy. Such a good boy. And he's getting to be quite the beast, isn't he? Look at it. Nope, nope. Good boy. Good boy. Yes, such a good boy. Everything is melting around here. In a couple of days, the snow's gonna be gone. We've got beautiful days. Beautiful days coming. This is a beautiful day. It feels like it's gotta be like 50. My goodness. Why is it so warm? Oh, it's the southerly wind that we have. Yeah, that's what it is. All right, folks, so here is our turkey. And there's our turkey friend. Hello, turkey. We did not raise our own turkeys. However, we were blessed enough to have some friends who raised a bunch of turkeys, and said, if you'd like a turkey, we'd be happy to get you a turkey. Could we get some chicken? So we traded chicken for turkey. It was a great deal. I'm really excited to get this turkey butchered, prepare him for Thanksgiving, which is just a few days away. Big turkey. So the next step is to carve this puppy up. We're gonna go ahead and part him, because it's gonna be a lot easier to cook him when he's been parted. All right, and we have one thigh. Very nice. And another thigh. We're gonna start out by splitting the skin so that we can save as much skin to go along with these breasts as possible. I'm gonna come back up and cut. Start filleting one of the breasts off. There we have our breast and one wing. All right, there we go. There's our other wing. And there we are, another very nice turkey breast. And then of course we have our carcass. We're gonna make a nice stock out of this. All right, there we go. So we have a very nice chicken carcass then that we can go ahead and turn into our stock for gravy and juices for flavoring the stuffing and all of that. And we've got manageable pieces now that we can more easily keep moist and tender instead of the infamous dry turkey dinner. 24 pounds all said and done. I think that was worth it. We traded a little bit more in weight as far as chicken goes, but turkey is a more expensive meat generally, unless stores are taking a loss on it. So I don't count store prices. If I were buying a turkey directly from a farmer who raised them the way I want them to be raised, the way this turkey was raised, that animal would probably cost me 150 bucks. An animal this size, I'm guessing, would probably cost me about at least 100. So those 7 chickens that I traded out were worth about the same as what I consider this. So equal trade. Thank you to our friends who raised the turkeys. We hope you enjoy our chickens. I know that we are going to very much enjoy this, and don't worry about it. As far as I'm concerned, we're square. Turkey is a more valuable meat than chickens, so let's just, turkeys take a lot longer to raise than our chickens did. Our chickens took, what, 8-10 weeks? This guy, they probably raised for at least 5 months, if not 8 months, to get to this size, so I think it's definitely a good deal for us.